Hey Thomas, this is Joe with PCG Consulting. How are you? Hopefully you can see everything that I'm looking at. Looking at a lead for Kathleen Cowell. She is True Car USAA. Of course, they get a certificate. Looks like the lead came in late, late one night on the 13th, 11:48. You've got your stop the clock here, which is the fake phone call. um, to stop the clock. I thought we were going to stop doing that, but I understand you may be hammered for time, being down to one person and yourself. But let's look at this for what it is. 10:14 came in 9:20. That's your fake phone call to stop the clock. 10:15. Okay, so another day later at noon, I send out my first phone call. Says no answer, left message, and obviously we can see that. And here we go to step 3, send email. This is our pricing template. We should be able to see 3. And looks like I've got one at 16,000, and then that's it. I know that the templates tell you that, when it's VIN specific, you can send one. But if you've been through the certificate training with VIN Solutions, with TrueCar, they'll even tell you the customer is going to build a car that more than likely doesn't exist. And what your objective is to match the best or closest possible in your current inventory. And they'll even tell you in their training that they recommend 2 or 3 options. So if you'll remember, the idea behind the pricing template that's sending 3 is is to maybe catch this customer. And then guess what we would have found out, which we're lucky enough to know now, as we see in subsequent process here, that the customer was actually looking for an Escape, not a Fiesta. But hey, here we go. You sent your Why Me? Why Me is supposed to go out 4 to 5 hours later. It's pretty close, 12 to 3. I see that, and it's got that personal story of yours that you wrote. Appreciate that. And then let's move to where we get some activity. She actually responds here, and her request is, have y'all seen the USA Guaranteed Savings Certificate? The second one. I changed it to an Escape Titanium. I got ads emailed to me for a Fiesta. I'm attaching it to this email. Can you help me? So the customer is asking for help, right? Based on what we sent. So, we were doing our job. It looks like we missed it. Could we have caught this with the 3 options on a Fiesta? I don't know. But thank God she responded to us, right? What a great lead. This lady's actually trying to buy a car. But if you look here, your manual email response. So we're stopping the process, obviously, because we made connection. It says, I do not have a Titanium 2015 model here, but I do have 2014 models. Are you heart set on the 2015? Okay. I don't know. At this point, I might be checking out on you because you don't have what I'm looking for, right? So I've got to be careful about that. I don't want to bring somebody in on a vehicle that I don't have. But look at the sequence of this. This goes from the afternoon on 10:15 to 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So obviously we know when she can communicate. Here's your response. The 3 that I have besides the other one, right, are not fully loaded. And this is your response to her other email that went through that says, I'm looking for a fully loaded one. They do not have the moonroof of the technology package. I do have access to extended inventory though. If I can find a 2014 fully loaded the way you want and have a price agreeable to you, would you be interested? Okay. Well, sir, she put in a request for one. She's looking for a certificate for one. So I would say she's interested. I don't know about your 2014 option, but um, I don't, one of the things I'm noticing here is that we're trying to, it looks like, follow process. But what is our goal? Our goal is to give the customer information, supply multiple choices. Even TrueCar's training will tell you that, along with their certificate. But the other thing is, too, that I'm trying to go for an appointment. I need to have the customer come in. And I know in our minds we might be thinking, hey, I don't have it, so why should I bring her in? But she went from a Fiesta to an Escape. That's a pretty good jump, SUV from the little bitty car. So might she pick something else had she seen what's available, knowing the limitation of what she's looking for? Many times, TrueCar customers build a car that just really doesn't exist out there. They still allow them to build cars at an option that we don't typically order, or the format from the factory is not there. Okay, so let's take a look here. Here's the response coming back and forth. But you quoted the TrueCar estimate on a 2015 titanium as in stock, so you don't have that one. Okay, so we sent a quote titanium as in stock. Did she get that from you? Let's take a look there. I have three. I'm not real sure what you sent. She says you have a fully loaded one. And here is, have you all seen the saving certificate? So see, I'm not real sure where you sent her a quote. That would have been an opportunity to maybe clear the air there. Now I'm on 1015 to 643. I don't believe I have sent you a certificate of a vehicle in stock. Does the offer have a VIN on it? Okay, so you're trying to verify. Cool, right? At this point, I might have called the lady. I had like several emails within this last hour or so. Maybe I could have got some of that, cleared up. So here's what we're doing. Just following the sequence of events. Then I get to 10:15. I do not have anything currently on order, but we will soon. There isn't a vehicle that matches exactly what you want for 100 miles, unless the dealerships are hiding their inventory. You could order one, or I could see about trading. I don't know, man. If I'm looking for a car and you give me that for hope for gain, I got more fear of loss right there. Here's the thing: great connectivity, a lot of action going on here. We have good communication because she's obviously looking for a vehicle to buy. She wouldn't be pursuing this hard. But look at where I'm at. 10:17 was the next scheduled task, a phone call, and that ended on 6:45 on 10:15. When I first viewed this was on Sunday the 19th. I am out of the country in Mexico City reviewing this, and today's the 20th at 9:30 at night, and I don't see any subsequent follow-up. To me, this is a hot lead. She does have a Yahoo email. Chances are she may have gotten blocked, and chances are she may have gotten a certificate from more than one dealer. That's TrueCar. You know what I mean? First one to get there is first one to win, right? I understand. I can hear you even say it, but I didn't have the car she wanted. Remember, when people do vehicle searches, especially third parties, sometimes they'll click something to get off that screen because they're at work. They'll click something and send it because they're already, running all over their lane on the road on their device. And there's many times where that information is not as accurate as we think. TrueCar hints back in 2010, I was at a meeting with them, and the argument was from dealers, people are building cars that we don't order or the factory don't even offer. Then they come in expecting this price for a car that we don't have, and they want to know why we can't do it. So they did correct a lot of that, but you still have people looking for that ethereal car with some great package but on the base model, and they just don't make them like that. What a great opportunity to explain to this lady how this really works and help her. Help her understand that the information that's lacking or missing through the process or company or service she's using might be leading her to a car that really doesn't fill what she had requested. See the difference in the language? Anyway, this is an opportunity I think that was missed. I don't know if you're just so dang busy you can't tell, but I would say that made a connection. I've looked in your desking and I didn't see anywhere where this lady has made it into the dealership. I've looked at several, and I'll send you another recording of another one or two. Joel's doing a pretty decent job with, swinging the bat. Not sure what he's trying to go for, but he's swinging the bat. And I know that's coming from you, so I think you understand. But when I see this, I've got two things in my mind. Are you just so busy that we're missing it? And then if we're that busy, you need to be all over Tom, your GM, or Mike and Druzy, and let's find some people to get in there, dude, so you could manage this better because we're blowing leads. It's no different almost than when Jasmine was there. Because if you look at your closing percentage and ratios, we're not where we need to be anyway. So this is an obvious help. Do me a favor, let me know what I can do to assist you besides getting you some help because I know they're working on it. Appreciate it. I'll be seeing you guys first week of November. Thanks.